Hey everybody, how's it going? It's me again. A few months or weeks ago, I posted a review for the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well, today I finally got a copy of the DVD. Managed to catch a clip of it. And since you already know my thoughts of it, I'm not going to review the movie. No, I'm going to review the DVD, the new 2 disc collector's edition in itself. Now, one thing I can say, absolutely, is that they make it look so much better from the original DVD release. But one thing that's bad about that is, with the original DVD release, it kind of had more of a sketchy feel to it, and which made it feel more like a old school grindhouse film. But with it being remastered like that, it kind of like dumbs it down from that. But still, it's much cool. It's so cool to watch to see it, how it looks all newer and stuff. Yeah, that was just me trying to ramble. This comes with many of you already have this DVD. This comes with 2 discs. I think it's the 2 disc Ultimate Edition, and for some reason they have them like this, which I have to say is very annoying because if I want to ever watch the special features, I have to take the movie out, then I take this out, and I have to put this back in again, and then I have to take this out to put this back in because I don't want to risk scratching this. I don't see why they couldn't just have it like my Dracula movie or my Godzilla film where it's on both sides, but whatever. And also, it's hard to get this out. You have to like gently like go like that and stuff. But that's just I'm just nitpicking about that. But the case is cool because it's made of metal. Um, Anyways, this comes with the original film, obviously. I mean, why wouldn't it? It comes with a feature-length commentary featuring Marilyn Burns, Paulie Albert, Alan Danziger, and Robert A. Burns. A feature-length commentary with director Kobe Hooper, cinematographer Daniel Pearl, and actor Gunnar Hansen. It also comes with theatrical trailers, TV spots, and radio spots. Also, I'm not sure if anyone listens to radio spots, but radio spots are pretty creepy to listen to because you don't see anything. You're forced to listen to it, and I find hearing is much scarier than seeing. Some of you may agree, but some of you may not. Also comes with 2 documentaries: the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Shocking Truth, which is actually a pretty interesting documentary. You get like how much you realize how hard it was for these guys to make this movie. I mean, sure, it's still an independent horror film, which most people would think it wouldn't be that hard, but they went through a lot of hard times in making this film. First of all, they got ripped off when they distributed this film. A company managed to buy stock in it, and no one knew that they did, and they lost some money when the movie got distributed. Also, the one scene where the girl jumps out the window and she runs to the truck, they had to shoot that scene twice. And you learn that laughing at the end of the film, she was not acting. She was actually freaking out at that point. It also goes into detail about the sequels, but as many of you know, the only watchable sequel was the second one. And the only one of all of them that are watchable is only this one right here because it's the best. There's some deleted scenes which are pretty cool. A blooper reel, outtakes from The Shocking Truth, and the still gallery, which the still gallery is pretty much just pictures of how they made the grandpa. It's pretty cool. And if you want me to talk about this movie, I will, I guess. The movie is all around a staple in horror. Horror wouldn't be the way it is today if it wasn't for this film. What set this film up was that it's realistic in a sense. Like, it wasn't like a supernatural horror film where there's like vampires or the undead walking around. or some like poltergeist haunting a place. No, this is just a guy that's insane, and it kind of makes you feel like uh, uncomfortable, because just the idea that something like this could actually happen, when we all know that vampires and flesh eaters and ghosts aren't real. Okay, some people may argue about that ghost part, and like aliens and stuff. We know that stuff like that isn't real, but stuff like this, like Last House on the Left, the original, it's just some realistic stuff that can really actually happen. Psychopaths kidnapping you and trying to kill you. And also, you kind of feel sympathetic for Leatherface at times, because he's like, don't get me wrong, he's still a killer, and you don't really, yeah, whatever. He's mentally unstable, and he's mainly just trying to defend himself from the people, because he doesn't know what's going on. So he's killing these people to make sure they don't get into his house. But he takes it too far and starts killing them. I didn't really just repeat myself there. I'm sorry. Also, a lot of the scenes where Leatherface shows up were actual scene, like they never saw the mask before, so when you really see him getting scared, you actually see him getting scared, which they did a good job with that, making it feel more realistic. And everyone already knows this is based off of events with Ed Gein. In fact, one of the old posters says it really happened. Now watch it happening, I think is what it said. This is all around a good addition to your horror collection if you're an avid horror collector like myself. If you're gonna just watch one of them, watch this one. Don't bother watching the sequels if you're not like a huge fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and definitely don't watch the remake, because it's just an abomination of this film. Anyways, that's information about the remastered version. I know this was kind of bland, but I just had nothing better to do today, so later.